Hello, I'm Brian Mason from Liberty Defence. If you have been accused of historical abuse, the allegation may have come completely out of the blue. You may be contacted by the police about something said to have happened many years ago, sometimes decades ago. You may be shocked, confused, angry, frightened, or struggling to understand how an allegation from so long ago can now become a criminal investigation. One of the most difficult parts of these cases is that your memory may not be clear. You may not remember where you were, who was present, what was happening in your life at the time, or even the specific circumstances being described. That does not mean you are helpless, but it does mean you need to be very careful from the outset. An allegation is not the same as guilt. What you do next can make a real difference to how your case is handled. A historical abuse allegation usually means an allegation of sexual abuse or sexual offending said to have taken place in the past. There is no simple time limit which prevents these cases from being investigated or prosecuted. Allegations can be made many years later, and the police and prosecution may still treat them extremely seriously. In many cases, the law applied will be the law that existed at the time of the alleged offence. That can make these cases more complex, because older allegations may involve earlier legislation, different terminology, and different sentencing rules. Historical abuse cases may involve alleged childhood sexual assault, grooming, abuse within a family setting, abuse connected to institutions, or allegations arising from past relationships or social contact. The investigation may include a police interview, statements from the complainant, witness accounts, historical records, old messages, school or medical records, social services material, or any available evidence from the time. Often, however, there is little or no forensic evidence. Witnesses may be difficult to trace. Records may no longer exist. Memories may have changed. Accounts may have contained inconsistencies. That is why the detail matters. Historical abuse cases present challenges that are not always present in more recent allegations. The prosecution may rely heavily on the complainant's account. A jury may be asked to consider credibility, consistency, delay, surrounding circumstances, and whether the allegation is reliable after the passage of time. There may also be important defence evidence that is not obvious at first. That could include old diaries, employment records, travel records, photographs, messages, family history, previous disputes, relationship breakdown, or evidence about your good character and the life you have led since the alleged events. In some cases, allegations are mistaken. In others, memories may have shifted over time. There may be misunderstandings, changed perspectives, family conflict, resentment, or in some cases, malice. But these points have to be handled carefully. It is not enough simply to say an allegation is false. A defence has to be built from evidence, context, chronology, and proper legal strategy. That is why specialist representation is so important. If the police contact you, do not try to deal with it alone. Do not answer questions without specialist legal advice. Do not contact the complainant. Do not ask friends or family to contact them. Do not post about the allegation online. Do not destroy or delete anything that could become relevant. Even if the police describe the interview as voluntary, it is still a formal criminal interview. What you say may be used as evidence. A specialist lawyer can help you understand the allegation, prepare properly for interview, identify weaknesses in the evidence, preserve material that may assist you, and challenge assumptions before the case gathers momentum. Early advice is especially important in historical cases because delay can damage your ability to find records, trace witnesses, and gather the material needed to defend you properly. The earlier you contact us, the more we may be able to do to protect your position. At Liberty Defence, we defend people facing serious sexual offence allegations, including historical abuse cases. We understand the shock, stigma, and pressure that come with this type of accusation. We also understand the legal and evidential detail these cases require. Our approach is discreet, confidential, and non-judgmental. We look carefully at the history, the evidence, the gaps in the prosecution case, the reliability of the allegation, and the material that may support your defence. If you are worried that you may be accused, if the police have contacted you, or if a family member is facing a historical abuse allegation, speak to us before doing anything else. Contact Liberty Defence today for a confidential consultation. We will listen to you, explain your options clearly, and start protecting your position from the very beginning.